Good morning. Can you hear that? Well, that's a car. Can you hear that? Nothing. I'm home alone. I am so excited. Wing is okay. This is my excited voice. I just talk a little louder. He's like, oh, this is Carlos' chore from Wednesday, and it's still there. So when I say that is Carlos' corner of doom, I'm not kidding. But I will not take the recycling out. I will suffer and complain about it, but I will not do it, because you do one day and you're done. So you have to keep it nagging until he does his chore. He has two chores: dishes and then trash. That's it. That's all I ask. Anyway, today he's at work. I am so excited. I woke up really early because he wanted me to take him to work. And okay, so he wanted me to take him to work, and I started exercising, and I was just like, well, I'm not gonna do this and that because, you know, I have to take him to work. And he decided to drive, which is a miracle on itself, because he never drives anywhere. He is a little, you know, kind of like, he doesn't sit in the back because I think he has a little bit of shame, because if it was for him, he will sit in the back while I drive. That's how Carlos is. We love him. He is Saint Carlos, but he has some like naughty sides, just so you know. Anyway, he's working. He's gonna be back supposedly early. We have the Nutcracker today, so I have to finish my dress. I just have to do a couple of things. I was going to go ahead and hoochie it up and then cut it up, and I was just like, this is too covered. Then my phone was like, you have wintry advice, so we may get something, and it's gonna be super cold, so I'm gonna leave it like it is. And then later I will figure it out. Maybe I cut the neckline, because I think it's like too, if I square the neckline or do something with the neckline, I think it will be really pretty. But today we're gonna go with the nun dress. It's gonna be okay. Today well, I'm going to Nutcracker by, you know, with my husband. If I was going clubbing by myself with my friends, you know, I will probably do a short, like tight and everything out kind of dress. But today we are Mrs. Garate, so we are gonna dress him up. Anyway, besides that, I brought all the doilies and the paperbacks and all that downstairs, because I was cleaning and organizing the entire kitchen, and you know, I have to tidy it up because Stella's coming tonight with 8 of her friends. They're going to a concert and they're gonna crash here, which is always something. But it's gonna be okay. They have the entire basement. The entire basement needs just like a little tidy up, and that will be all. But besides that, that's the plans. But I want to, you know, I organized a little bit, and then I want to decorate a little bit today. And then I was just like saying to her, why you didn't tell me that you were coming beforehand, because I will have done the gingerbread houses and stuff like that. But if I have time, which I may not, I have some flour. The other day when I was organizing the downstairs pantry, little pantry that I have, I found some flour that is expired. And I thought, what about if I do some flower salt ornaments for them to paint and then take home, because they all have like different trees and whatever. And but I may not do it today, maybe I'll do it tomorrow with them or whatever, you know, trying to put all this plans loosely. Anyway, I finished my coffee, so I'm going to go ahead and drink my coffee, and my oatmeal is thickening it up a little bit and a little on the loose side. And yeah, I'm going to decorate a little downstairs, do the dress, and then tonight we're doing the Nutcracker. I'm so excited. I am so excited. But I need to take a nap, because I am an old granny lady who wants to dress like an idiot. Because I go and they turn the lights off, and I'm like, and I cannot watch anything. And you know, the first part is boring as F with all the kids. Like, I'm like, where are the dancers? But we have to watch all the kids do all the little dances. it's gonna be okay. You know, Stella did ballet for 8 hours, for eight hours, pretty much, because that's all her technique that she have 8 hours of ballet. But she did eight years, 8 years of ballet, and I used to sit and be like, oh my god. So it's not. I don't think it's just old. I'm just like, I get bored anyway. Hey, I suffered through a lot of my kids' stuff, so especially Stella, she was in everything. I will go. I've been talking for 5 minutes. Bye. Okay, it's looking so good. I have 7 here, and I want to keep on going and then take it up to half of this opening here, so it kind of like floats and then stops here. At the same time, I was noticing that my advent is starting to look very sparse, so I want to go ahead and really clean this up, bring it up, and then just have the advent calendar in front, so whenever you know, it gets more sparse or we have less bags, it will not look like all messy. So I'm going to take the advent calendar out. I may do this tomorrow because I don't have time. I need to finish my dress, but I'm going to go ahead and put some here, really cute, to organize my stocking, because I have some for the dogs. Can you see them in there? So I want this to float from here and then go all the way there, right up to here. And then here on this corner, I want to have some here, just a couple here. And that will be all the decorations. At the same time, I noticed that I really love this one. These were bags, but you require more. I would say like 10 of those sleeve bags. And then I noticed that I'm going to place these ones last. For instance, these cute little ones, I'm going to put it on my advent calendar upstairs, because these ones definitely get lost on this big wall. I can't. It's just like what? I don't know if you can tell. It just feels like it's so tiny. So yeah, so far so good, but it's been a little time consuming. Yeah, I need to finish my dress, so let's go upstairs, finish that, open advent calendars and the lights. I'm gonna organize this first because I have a mess, and I organized my house this morning, so I love it. Oh, and then besides that, I have to do a wreath for the front, and I have a bunch of like branches in the floor on my yard because I have a huge pine tree. I have couples. That pine tree back there is like 80 years old. It's like 100 feet tall. It's ridiculous. I don't know how tall it is. It's really tall. Anyway. to come in later, but he came in at lunchtime making lunch. And I'm gonna make some quesadillas with that chicken that we got yesterday, the rotisserie chicken, just corn, tortillas, Monterey Jack, yes, Monterey Jack cheese, a little bit of cotija, and the chicken. Also, Carlos is making some coffee because mine was awful, and then I am making a recipe from that cookbook that I got yesterday. I don't have the jalapeno or the spicy elements, but it's just zucchini, corn, frozen in my case, and then tomatoes. So I'm gonna let that cook, then I'm gonna season, and then I'm gonna add some cotija cheese on top. Go ahead and get ready, put that dress on, and I'm gonna put some layering like warmers underneath, and I'll see you guys as I run away. I wanna get to know you better. Okay guys, it's 11:13 and we just arrived home. I just changed and waiting for Carlos to get out of the bathroom so I can take all my makeup off. But we just had such a lovely time in the theater, music hall, I don't know how they call it. But I have been so many times, and this is my third time here in Seattle. And I have to say, even though it's the same costumes, the same scenography or whatever it's called, all the displays, everything is the same thing. It was so magical. I loved it. I loved going and seeing everybody like super dressed up, and like the little kids with their little dresses. It's just so the cutest thing. It was Carlos' first time. I never go with him for some reason, but he had such a lovely time as well. He didn't know what to expect. I knew pretty much what was gonna happen, but he was just like fresh eyes. And I have never seen ballerinas dancing so intense. They were in tempo, but you know what I mean, like they were really energetic. You can feel the energy coming from their movement, and then at the same time we were feeling it because we were applauding and like really loud. I've never seen people like really like burst out of something that, you know, it's not a new thing. So we were all really excited to be back and being able to sit down and watch a performance and whatever. So it was really good. I really enjoyed it. We had a great time, and after that we went to a diner and we had a little bit of trash food, but it was so worth it, especially because it was really late. We didn't have time to have dinner. But I love going to see the Nutcracker. I think it's one of those things, and I'm glad that Carlos went for the first time with me. I know Carlos is not a theater person. I am. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. Oh no, I see you guys tomorrow. Bye.